Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby Superstar. We left off here. We're taking down Dyna Blade. We're in the third level, I believe. Yeah. So let's go ahead and continue that. In the previous parts, if you haven't seen them, for whatever reason that may be, but you decide to just come straight to this part, we went and did the gourmet race first against King DDD, and then we went and did Spring Breeze. So now we're here at Dyna Blade, and last but not least, we'll do Great Cave Offensive. And then after that, I'll probably go and do Revenge of Meta Knight, and then save Milky Way Wishes for last. So, is Extra Life worth it? I think my helper might almost die from this, but alright, I think it's worth it. Let's actually make ourselves invincible. That's the thing I like about the fighter as well. You're invincible when you're doing Shuriken. That's not the proper name, I don't think, but it's going to be the name because that's just what exactly it looks like. Alright, I talked a little bit about the next LP I do in a previous video. I don't know. For now, I'm just getting the hang of this. So, I'll probably just, keep them short and very easy games until I guess I've gotten a little bit more experience and actually have had some feedback on this Kirby LP. So, yeah. My helper's about to die again. Of course he is. I don't think he can go one stage without dying. That was my fault. I didn't mean to do that. Hopefully we don't die here. That'd be pretty bad. Now normally the average person, if you're like me, you'd be like, how do I get down there? Well, of course, you just jump and do your little tap A, or tap X, or is it Y? Yeah, I'm playing on an N64 controller, so I'm actually using a Super Nintendo. I think it's Y. But, alright, we're gonna go ahead and get this extra life first. Then we'll give him this. Good, we're not gonna die. First LP, and I'm dying on one of the easiest games. And he decided he wanted to take my little kiss I was going to give him. So, whatever. Screw you two bunkers. I don't need you. Actually, later on we're going to come across an ability called Suplex. I used to think that ability was one of the greatest abilities known to man, only to realize it's not. It's really sad. As a kid, I always thought most of these abilities that are not too good was the greatest, and the greatest, or their abilities back then I thought weren't great, turned out to be one of the great, well, I guess top tier, rather. There we go. He wasn't supposed to take all those, but whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about some of these other MMOs I'm going to be playing. Some of you might be into them, some of you might not, but for those who are, I would strongly recommend checking out Xen Online when it comes out, and also checking out Lucent Heart. Those look promising, and later on, I know most of you who are into MMOs are going to try Dragon Nest. We all are. I can't blame you. That looks like an amazing game. And Lime Odyssey, that looks like it's going to be perfected as well. I will be trying those, so if you want to find me on there, just my name will most likely be Cedar for Lucent Heart. And same thing for Xen Online. So, as far as other games go, I'm not too sure yet, but I used to go by Shiki. Some of you may know that, may recognize that name, but I decided I'm gonna stick more with Cedar. So, and there goes my partner, and I'm close to dying too. But luckily, we're almost at the end, so. See if we can make it in here. Oh no, he vanished before I could. Yeah, but I'm gonna go by Cedar a lot more instead of Shiki. So, anyways, and see that? That's a perfect. So we get 3 more extra lives. We're at 19 lives here. I think that's pretty pro, don't you? All right, we're gonna move on to this stage, but not yet because I need my partner back because he decided to die. So. I'm going to go ahead and show off one of my other favorite abilities too. Let's go ahead and let's see, what should we make him? Guess we can be fighter. Fire, I mean, not fighter. Burning Leo is what they call him. Yes, Plasma is one of my next favorite abilities, and you'll find out why as soon as I can demonstrate it down here without dying. Basically, the more you charge, the stronger your blast will be, and this is fully charged. Basically, you just run and watch stuff bounce off of you. It's one of my favorite things, and if not that, just one-shot everything. Well, except for bosses, that is. It's pretty weak, but it's fun to play with. So we're going to go ahead and stick with that for stage 4, I believe, yeah. And as you haven't noticed, that little up arrow up there, well, it's not an up arrow, the up path. That's another bonus stage we have to find in here. So we'll be able to unlock even more. And more cheerful music. I'm not sure why that shot out the arrow and not the most powerful one. Because I definitely charged all the way, but I guess that's okay. Actually, you know, in this part, I might actually need to be burning Leo because I can't access. Well, it's not really necessary. I'll show you, but I guess it doesn't matter. You need something that grants you invincibility, basically, and Plasma does not do a very good job of that. Yeah, it produces the shield, but I mean that's not too handy. Alright. And yes, that waterfall was an obvious secret. If you missed that, well then, I'm not saying you're pretty bad, but I mean, it was just obvious. Alright, there's nothing this way, but we'll go ahead and shoot this way anyway. Wow. 4th fail. 4 times before I finally got it right. Alright. Alright, now there, we have to hit that block. Like that. And now, why is... In the DS version, normally I would stop. I guess not in this one. Let's see. Nothing's up there. Okay. And to get down here, I guess we can... There's not really any way of getting down there. Could do that. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. We can get down here, but... See those spikes? We can't get past that. We'll get hit. So, I mean, nothing down there is but an extra life, but just thought I'd show that off. Now, Spark is a pretty, or Plasma is a pretty weak ability if you don't keep yourself charged all the time, so it's highly recommended that you do. Let's see what's this way. That's a good thing, though. You could shoot through walls. And look at that. We found a temporary invincibility. And yes, I will be abusing Spark's ability in the Great Cave Offensive, and I'll show you what I mean when that time comes. Alright. Now here, we can either take one of 2 ways. We could do what my partner just did and fly up in a cannon, or take the door. Like I said, your AI, if they have an ability where it's really where it needs to be used to solve a puzzle, they will use that ability for you. So it's kind of like you're playing with someone. Now here is another little secret. Most people will go straight right. Just go left and here you are. You unlock the very next, or the very last little, I guess, ability change. Bonus stage, I don't know what you want to call that. That there is copy ability. You just copy the ability of an enemy. It's really useless. I'm not even going to bother showing it off. Now don't hit that, because if you do, you'll make fire appear all around here. And that guy there, he steals your ability. He can steal your ability and steal your partner. If you don't kill him in time, you won't get it back. So, we're actually going to go ahead and get rid of this anyway. So, I would prefer to use this. I like being Link. At least that's what it looks like anyway. See those spires? Yeah, that's what happens if you were to hit that little bomb switch down there, the ones like that. And I actually just lost the ability, but we'll get it back later, so it doesn't matter. That was Parasol. I can show you Mike. Mike is pretty cool. He kills everything on the screen with random noises. And of course, the last one is my favorite. And again, I always wonder what he said there. Chistel or crystal? I think it's chistel, but what does chistel mean? I have no idea. So, actually, let's go ahead and get the bomb ability if my partner doesn't kill it. And it's time for a series of bosses. Very easy ones, though, so not a threat. I could take that ability, but I'll just go ahead and leave it be for right now. We're about to go ahead and do one of the... Another thing about bomb is if you hold down the button, you see how you throw it higher up. But if you barely hold it down, you throw it straight forward. So you can adjust where you want to throw the bomb at, which I thought was pretty neat. I didn't figure that out until I had got a little bit older. Okay, and we're done with this stage. As soon as I can get through the door. Alright, can we go score another perfect? Let's see. Oh yeah, we can. Great accuracy is what I call that. I've always been very accurate with my gaming, I suppose. Some people call me the luckiest as well. And I'll explain my whole why I'm called the luckiest in the next part. And this will be a good part to cut it anyway. I should keep it going, but we're kind of over time anyway, so we'll save Dyna Blade for last, or for the next part. And I'll go ahead and throw in Samurai Kirby and I believe Megaton Punch. Alright, well, until next time, take care, guys. See you.